What's happening, all you stoners and stonettes out there in YouTube land? Today I'm bringing y'all another update video on what's happening in DC. And lots of exciting things happening. As we all know, 420 is just right around the corner. Lots of celebration to be happening, lots of parties to go to celebrate the beautiful flower and now concentrates that we have in DC, because that's during this little information, that's what I will be enjoying. Some nice little green love potion shatter I had just picked up today. It's been sitting out for a bit, so it's kind of difficult for me to deal with. See if I can get me a little dab going here. Yabba dabba doo. Make it really just a dab will do ya. Just a little dab will do ya. It doesn't look all that appetizing or anything when you're used to just smoking flowers. It's like, what the hell is this? And you're just putting it in and all of that. But you know what? It's worth all the pain. It's worth all the little sticky mess you end up. And if you don't know what you're doing and don't get it in the freezer right, this stuff is unbelievable. It's great. I love it. I love Green Love Potion. The flower in and of itself, that's it's kind of a girly strain, but that's okay. It has a very floral, girly kind of taste to it. That's okay. I like it. It's good. It's got some good genetic backbone in it. I think Northern Lights is in there somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what all is in the Green Love Potion right now, because this is not what this video is about. This video is about what's happening on 420. Nothing in DC, really. Well, I'm sure there's stuff's going to be happening, but the official federal protest will be happening on April 2nd this year. Been rescheduled because the federal government needs to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 substance to something different than what it is. So that's the whole point of this. Now, unlike last year, this protest, we're going to be trying to have some civil disobedience going along. Last year, it was all about, we're going to respect this new law. The mayor's on our side, so we're going to try to make the mayor look good. So all the organizers were saying, you know what? We're not going to smoke or anything like that. We're just going to gather and, have a little get together, talk about changes that need to be happening and all of that, like people should be able to do on our government property, when to come and confront our government and say that, hey, this is what we want. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. But last year, that wasn't really the case. I was smoking, and a lot of other people were smoking. In fact, I hardly saw anyone there who was not smoking, except for the park police. They weren't smoking. They, on the other hand, told all the newspapers that they didn't witness anybody smoking, which was funny because a lot of people were smoking. So that makes me wonder, is this idea of civil disobedience and people going to the White House and getting arrested because they're all smoking on federal property, is that even going to happen? The park police were already like, they didn't care. They would rather not have to deal with the consequences of making it a big deal. So they just let people do their own thing and try to keep it as quiet as possible. And that's really probably what's going to end up happening. Let me have a little taste of this. Oh, got to turn on first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's on. Green. When I just load them, I never go higher than green. Wow. Woo! Yabba dabba doo. That's nice. That's real nice. Again, that's the Green Love Potion by Alternative Solutions. Very nice stuff. So I'm excited about what's happening April 2nd. Do I actually think that people are going to go down there and be blazing up and all of that? Hell yeah, we're going to go down there and blaze up. I'm going to be going down there and blazing up. I know all my friends are going to be with me down there blazing up, and we're going to be daring them to say, hey, arrest us for it. You know what? We're going to do that because that needs to happen. But I don't think no one's going to get arrested because they don't want to make a big deal about it. It's like, this is what's happened now in the civil rights movement, is if they don't want to acknowledge something, they don't make a big deal about it, and they just think that it's not going to be there. Instead of cracking down, the powers that be learned their lesson by cracking down way too hard on things and bringing it to people's attention. They don't want to do that anymore. So they would really rather just let people smoke their J's on that one day and let them get away with it and go home and not have to deal with the repercussions. So that's probably what's going to happen. But it doesn't mean it's not going to be a lot of fun. We are all going to have fun. Come down there April 2nd. We'll get stoned. I'll have plenty of flour on me. It'll be under the DC limit for sure. I'm going to keep it legal in DC. Come down there, have some fun, stand up for a good cause. April 2nd, be there.